Do I look beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Today, we're going to be discussing the virus. First things first, stay 6 feet away from anybody at all times. If you're within 6 feet of someone, you can inhale the droplets from their sneezes or their coughs or anything.
But beyond 6 feet, it like falls to the ground?
Yeah, because this is not considered an airborne virus. So just stay away from people as much as you can. Don't cough on people. Don't sneeze on people. Sneeze into a tissue, cough into a tissue or your elbow if you don't have a tissue. And also, it can be spread. It's less likely, but it can be spread by touching a contaminated surface and then touching your face. Hence the suggestion to wash your hands and not touch your face. If we touch our faces or adjust things around our faces, we're going to be drinking hot sauce. Because if you touch your face, you die. The symptoms are fever, cough, and shortness of breath. So if you have those symptoms, especially do not leave your home. You don't really have to go to the doctor unless you're experiencing severe shortness of breath. And if you do have to go to the doctor, make sure you call ahead and ask them for instructions because you don't want to go and infect other people.
Right. And you can't just go to the doctor and get tested for coronavirus. I think currently in San Antonio, they're only testing 16 people an hour, and they're trying to reserve it for emergency workers, people who are constantly around that. They're not really testing people who are just showing slight symptoms yet because the testing kits aren't as widespread as they need to be able to do that.
Yeah. So that's why social distancing and self-isolation are so important, because we're trying not necessarily to stop the spread of the virus, because that's next to impossible. It's to stop so many people flowing into hospitals because...
At the exact same time.
Yeah, because it's going to be very dangerous and you're not going to be able to treat enough people. So if you're not experiencing terrible symptoms, don't go in to the doctor.
And we're not actually touching our faces either.
You just touched your hat.
Does that count?
I said if you touch your face.
Can I get a buzzer?
Well, apparently you need to buzz me because I just touched my hat.
No, that doesn't count.
She said that at the beginning.
I said if we touch.
She said if she touches her hats, then she has to drink. So I feel like that should also apply to me. Also, now I really want to scratch my eye. Drink in solidarity with me. Wait, really?
I'm a very giving person.
Oh.
Also, I think I touched my right here.
I'm already crying.
Okay, ready, set, let's do it. I'm gonna throw up.
Wait. Are you touching?
I'm gonna throw up, dude.
Do you need something else?
Time.
Would you like me to take my drink?
Yes. I think I need to take a layer off. Okay.
I can smell it punches you in the nose before you even drink.
Punches you in the stomach, too.
Wow, that is surprisingly like vomit.
It's not even that it's spicy.
Mm-mm. It tastes a lot like vomit. Also, is this 50-year-old Tabasco? Because I'm pretty sure
you've already drank some, I'll tell you how long it's been expired. It's only 2 years.
It's 2 years expired. So don't touch your face, guys.
Don't. It's bad. Or carry
Coronavirus will punch you even harder than Tabasco.
Yeah. Don't go do things that you don't have to do. If you have to do them, exercise sanitary habits. If you're sick and you must leave your house, wear a mask. If you're not sick, don't wear a mask.
Also, wear a good mask, not just the little
not a crappy mask.
flappy thing that goes over your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Act as if you already have it.
Yeah.
To prevent other people from getting
it.
Because you don't know if you do have it, because symptoms aren't present until 10 to 14 days after you've become spreadable.
Um,
Are my lips on fire?
no.
Are they shriveled like a raisin?
No.
Are they bleeding?
No. You
Because
look
they
beautiful.
feel like all three of those things.
Only take facts from verified sources like the CDC. You know, don't trust your crazy cousin telling you that, you know, if you drink laundry detergent, you won't get it. Like,
Yeah, or posts on Facebook that don't have any cited sources, or the cited sources aren't really legitimate. I've seen a lot of stuff like that go around, and some of it seems pretty legitimate, but then you research it and there's actually no data that they've confirmed. They've just kind of speculated or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So be careful, especially if you're about to share something, to verify that it's true.
Are you struggling still?
Yeah.
It's not nice.
I feel like Kristen Wiig in those SNL videos. I just want to be like,
Yeah, we can pitch in on that.
jump out a window.
Just because you're social distancing doesn't mean you have to stay cooped up in your house. If you have like outdoor areas near you and they're not crowded, like you can go outside.
Yeah, going outside is super
healthy.
big and healthy.
Yeah,
and
being in the sun is
I've actually
great.
seen a lot of people outside. Outdoor places are less likely to give you the virus just because it's so open and there's fewer people. It's not contained.
Yeah. So if you have, you know, a backyard or a park that's not crowded or something, being outside is fine and healthy, you know.
Now, can you social distance with other people who have been social distancing for over 2 weeks?
I think if you've been completely isolated, I guess that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Because, like
literally not leaving your house for groceries or anything for 2
Yeah.
weeks to make sure that you both don't have
Yeah.
it. Then you can have a little isolation pod.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it was cool about social distancing how I was talking to one of my friends who lives in Tennessee, and she was like, oh yeah, people are still going out to bars and like all of my friends are going out and all of this stuff. And I was like, that's really weird because Texas has been pretty much voluntarily closed down for over a week now. Like schools were completely out, daycare's gone, everyone's working from home except for retail workers, and then even a lot of the retail workers have been let go, gyms shut down, grocery stores have different hours, and they've been doing maximum amounts that you can get. Like they've been trying to control the panic buying for like 2 weeks now here.
They've been doing a really good job keeping everything stocked and stuff too.
Yeah,
Like,
so I think in general, from what I've heard, at least in San Antonio and Dallas and the surrounding cities around them, we've been pretty good about social distancing, pretty good about maintaining, you know, the standards that the CDC has recommended. And we only have 200 cases confirmed as of March 19th or 18th. What is today?
is the 19th.
Today's the 19th. So as of March 18th, the end of March 18th, we only have 200 cases in all of Texas, while there's 100 cases over in Tennessee where my friend lives, where she's saying they haven't really been doing much. And the population difference is almost 30 million here and only short of 7 million there. But there's half the cases. So I think it's pretty clear that doing something does make a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there hope on the horizon?
Yes, actually. 50 or 60 people were tested with I think it's a malaria drug. It's like it's not even over the counter. It's like a generic brand. It's like Hydroxychloroquine. It's some sort of name like that. We'll find out what it is. But they've tested like 60 or so people and had 100% success rate so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. And I think China is shutting down all their extra hospitals because they don't have enough cases to fill the hospitals anymore. So that means they're turning around.
I believe South Korea is recovering as well. And they were one of the countries that was majorly hit.
Be responsible. Don't panic. It's not about panic. It's about responsibility.
Do not panic.
And respecting the people who have to deal with the fallout if we're not responsible.
Yeah, you're protecting other people, not panicking. Only get your information from verified resources like the CDC. And stay safe. And don't drink Tabasco sauce.
Never. Especially when it's expired by 2 years.
Yeah. I think I shall remove these.
It's even hot with just one. I don't know how you're living.
I'm not.
You're dying?